Shalom everyone, it's called Torah, and today we will discuss Parashat Vayigash, the parsha that we will read this Shabbat. In this parsha, we are really coming to a good ending. Yosef reunite with his brothers, and Yaakov and the family come down to Egypt. And it seems to be that everything really falls in place, and we are ready to finish Sefer Bereshit next week, and really looking with anticipation to the book of Exodus. I would like to talk about something that is not so much of what I will call melodrama, or it is not the most exciting verse, but I think has a tremendous message for us. The Torah says that Yosef sent wagons to bring his father and his family down to Egypt. And at first glance, it seems so odd. Why does the Torah think that it is so important to know that Yosef sent wagons? He could send horses and donkeys or the limousine. Why do we need to be so bothered or so concerned? Or why is that so important for us to know what was the vehicle of transportation that Yosef sent in order to bring Yaakov back? Our sages immediately highlighted this question and came up with, I think, a fascinating answer. The word wagons in Hebrew is agalot. And our tradition says that prior to Yosef's departure and then being sold and being a slave, he and Yaakov learned something that is very similar to this word in Hebrew. They learned about the egla arufa, about the halachic concept of if two cities find a dead corpse in between the cities, and we don't know who is the murderer, we bring a calf and we kill that calf in a river. A calf in Hebrew is egla, Ain Gimel Lamed A. And a wagon is also Ain Gimel Lamed A Agala. From this similarity in the letters, our rabbi said the following interesting idea. Yosef remembered what he and his father learned before he was forced out of his house, before he was sold. And he wanted to remind his father, Father, I do remember what we learned, but it's only you and me. And therefore, I am going to send you wagons, agalot, but not for the purpose of the wagons of the vehicle of transportation, but rather for a different purpose. To remind you that I remember the last thing we learned together, the last moments that we had together as a father and a son before my brothers sold me. So what is the message here? The message is, again, is not about the glory or the fame that Yaakov went down to Egypt with beautiful wagons, with a beautiful limousine with a driver. That's not the purpose. The purpose of this detail in the Torah is to show us how important it is for parents to learn with their children, for parents to create memories for their children. So even after almost 20 years, more than 20 years, this child still remember what he learned with his parents, what kind of an experiences he had with them. So how do we create those memories? How do we create such a vivid memories that last for so many years that the child wants to remember and we as parents never want to forget? And I think that the formula that the Torah and the Talmud suggest to us is simple yet challenging, is to learn with our children, is to be with them. It's to really fully be engaged in their lives and to create those memories in their minds that will last forever. Yosef knew that if the brothers will tell his father, hey, Yosef is alive, it will be very difficult for Yaakov to believe them. Why should he? But when he will see those wagons, he will know that only one person knows about this special learning and special relationship that he had with his son. And it's Yosef. He will know that the brothers really tell the truth. This is the beauty of one verse in our parsha that I think teaches us a tremendous lesson as parents for us to convey to our children. Seize the opportunity. Create those memories that our children will remember forever, and we as parents will never want to forget. Thank you.